So like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jumping up a pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the snows, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build that with the pants and the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bait.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown Bears. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shot.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Jackson. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Bears' 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it and run option right. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. Butker's extra point is good. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, Love. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a game of 17-9. First down, Chicago.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on second down, Love. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Here's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Next to score, Bears 14, Vikings 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Good running inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A handoff to Pacheco. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has him.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. We'll go play action with Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he indeed picks up a Bears, and he is going to have the Chargers.
A game of 4 yards. First down, Chicago.
Here's Love to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. To throw is Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Pacheco. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's third down and a few inches. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
Jackson now. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No, we change it.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. Now, Jackson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Quick throw, taken in. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. That's a gain of 18 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second down, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A second down throw for Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Love. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A first down throw for Jackson. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good. Vikings, first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jackson. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good for the Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Jordan. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And a yard at the 35-yard line.
Second and a yard. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Here's a designed run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Inside the 10, it is caught. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Here's Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Jackson now on 2nd down. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. This caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Shaheed in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now play.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.